They told you to get an A+ certification, land a help desk job, and you'll be making 6 figures in 2 years, right? What they didn't tell you was 70% of the time, your day isn't really fixing computers. It's navigating office politics, managing people's emotions. This is an emotional job. Let's get straight into it though. Okay, so entry-level IT is 20% technical skills and 80% customer service, right? You spend time explaining why a monitor needs to be plugged in than you will configuring servers, even though we won't even mess with servers anyway. If you hate talking to people, you shouldn't even be getting into tech, or at least shouldn't be getting a help desk job. It's going to feel like a retail job with wires as far as talking to people. So let's get into it. The documentation trap, y'all. Nobody tells you that the best tech at your company is probably the person that writes the best notes. I keep telling y'all in all the videos, be detailed, pay attention to detail, and write notes, write things down, write details, right? In entry-level roles, you aren't rewarded for being a genius. You're rewarded for being consistent and documenting, y'all. You'll meet people who have been on the help desk for 15 years. They're bitter. They will try to convince you that this is all there is, and don't let their ceiling become yours. That's another reason why people get burnt out. You might have people that's maybe not even on the help desk no more, but for some reason, but you're still in IT, but for some reason you're trying to tell people like there's a ceiling and this isn't this and this isn't that. Well, if that's the case, why are you still here? You know what I'm saying? Whatever. We're just going to go down the list of things that causes help desk burnout. Let's see. According to Google, hold on, y'all. Okay, so according to Google, here's some things that causes burnout. Okay, high ticket volumes and repetitive inquiries. My thing is, if it's the same repetitive thing, it should just be easy to knock out so you can get it out the way. I know, like password resets, you're going to do that at least once a day. Maybe a reset or a lockout, that's going to be very repetitive. That doesn't necessarily burn me out though. I don't know if it could burn somebody else out, but that's literally just like a couple of clicks and maybe a couple of buttons, you know what I'm saying? But you will have to do things repetitively, and that's the main thing. You only get burnout for real when you have a bunch of tickets. You can have a bunch of tickets for one big problem that you either can't really do anything about because it's more of a networking issue, or you can do something about it, but it's a long task to do it, or it's going to take long to do it. So you're just going back to back to back, doing like a 20-minute task back to back to back. That is going to lead to burnout. That can be irritating, granted. How long do I got left? 5 minutes. Pressure meets SLA with limited resources. SLA, I don't know what that means. Exists to set clear customer expectations. I don't even know what that is. Emotional strain from frustrated customers. Not every customer is calm or patient. Many reach out frustrated, upset with unrealistic expectations, like demanding an immediate fix, this and that. Now let me tell y'all about that. Ooh, my bad, y'all. My back is against something that does not feel good. That's a little better. Now let me just tell y'all, when it comes to dealing with the customers that are emotionally frustrated. So for the most part, the most I can tell you when dealing with customers that's emotionally frustrated, one, if they keep being rude, let them know that they're being rude, or say something. This is my opinion, or say something. Let them know like you're catching them being rude, because I just dealt with a user like that the other day. She's trying to figure out, I'm assigned to help her. I'm trying to help her, but you have those users who will try to act like they know it all, but it's like, but if you knew it all, you would be able to fix your own problem, and we wouldn't be on the phone right now, correct? So let's start there. When you're dealing with a user that's emotional, like I said, like one kept asking me, are you okay? Like, as in asking me, am I okay? Like, as if, are you high? Are you drunk? Or something wrong? Something like that, because of whatever reason. And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. And then the user had there to say one time, that was on Monday, this is Wednesday. That's what led to her saying, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I know what day it is, and on that day your issue with this, so that's what I'm focusing on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta just be careful, but you gotta set some people straight. Or if they're getting real irate or whatever, you could just straight up tell them like, okay, you're becoming irate and disrespectful, so I'm just gonna go ahead and transfer the ticket to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? as well as back to documenting. Document that stuff too, because people will go off, be really disrespectful to you, then turn around and go lie to your supervisor and or their supervisor, so they can try to get away with disrespecting you, so it can look like you did something. I've dealt with that. But that's why you document and or record. Y'all know the phone's got the little button now where you can press record this conversation. So I suggest doing that. What else can cause burnout? That's it, really. Really, the only thing that really burns me out, in my own opinion, is dealing with customers that don't want to listen, and you're trying to fix the problem, or you fixed the problem, however way you fixed it, and they want to know, why was it not working? Why was it messed up? Why this? Why that? Like at the end of the day, it's fixed. I can't tell you why your computer decided to do this or that. That's just, things just happen. You know what I'm saying? So, what else on here? Lack of effective tools and burnout. Many teams will work with fragmented systems without proper tools. Agent waste. See, I don't deal with that. We have all the proper tools that we need, and if we don't, we call somebody to get them. Always have things in place. Increased agent turnover or hiring costs. Okay, so we don't have a high turnover rate over in IT. I've been working with the same people for the last couple of years. Before that, I did have a different team. And before that, it was just me and somebody else anyway. So it wasn't necessarily a turnover rate as much as adding on to our team. So, yeah. What else? And that's really it. Like, for me, like, burnout only comes, I guess it's on your work environment, too. Because I've had people that said they had the same title as me, but they were doing like networking stuff, and I'm like, dang, that's why you were burnt out. You're doing stuff that you really shouldn't be doing, and you're the only one doing it as well. Another thing, if you have too many tickets in your ticket queue, let whoever's above you knows, like, you have a lot of tickets and it's burning you out. As well as take your breaks. Like, seriously, take 15-minute breaks. They're I don't know about y'all, but I know in this state, DC, Maryland, and Virginia, you are required by law to have a 15-minute break after so many hours. I don't know if it's 2 hours or 3 hours, but you are required by law to have a break. Don't let people make you think, at some of these companies, that just because you're IT or just because you're help desk, that means that you don't get a lunch break, you don't get a 15-minute break, this or that. Because if it's one thing I've learned, you need to take your breaks, because no one's going to take it for you, as well as you deserve to have a free mind too. Like right now, I'm taking a break. You know what I'm saying? What fair is it, or what fair would it be to you to be working all day, missing lunch? Like, even with lunches, I was starting to take late lunches at 1 and 2 o'clock. 1 and 2 o'clock, and getting off at 3:30. No good. Just to help people and get tickets down. At the end of the day, as long as I do tickets that I had that day or worked on some from the previous day, it don't even matter. Because if I hate to say it like this, but if I die, they're going to replace me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to get my breaks and everything like that I need.